Expectancy is a powerful discipline. Whether it's expectancy of the negative, whether it's expectancy of the positive, it will change your life. When I was growing up, I developed a bad habit. This was a bad habit, but it truly began to teach me about the power of expectancy. And the bad habit I developed was a negative expectancy. I don't know, for some strange reason, I thought that if I thought the worst possible outcome, things would work out better than I thought. So what I would do is that when I was taking a test, if there was a test that I had, or any kind of class assignment, usually I would not do heavy preparation for that particular assignment. So when it was time to take the test or turn in the homework, I would think that I'm going to get a bad grade on this. I may have needed to get a C or a B or what have you, but I would be like, I'm going to get a bad grade on this. This is not going to work out. I didn't do any studying. I didn't prepare for the test. I know I did bad. I know I'm going to flunk. And usually what would happen is that I would get a grade better than I thought. So if I was thinking I was going to get an F, I would get a C. There were also times where I would get a B. So what began to take place is that I started to create a conditioning, because it seemed to work every single time I would use this. I started to create a conditioning in myself to always expect the worst, to always have a negative expectancy, and then something great will always happen. So throughout life, if there was a relationship that I wanted to be in, I would expect that she's not going to like me. She's not going to want to talk to me. And then when she would want to talk to me, I was like, wow, great. The strategy worked. When it was time to get jobs, they're not going to want to hire me. I'm not qualified. And if things worked out where I got that job, once again, that negative expectancy strategy was reinforced. Eventually, as I started to do more and more business activities, I would think that they probably are not going to want to sell that property, or they're probably not going to want to give me that particular contract or allow me to host some type of activity or event. They probably won't want me to do any kind of web development work for them, whatever it was. And then whenever the opposite happened, which would be positive, I would reinforce that negative strategy. However, as I started to get older, that negative strategy no longer worked. What began to happen is that if I felt that I was not going to get that promotion, I would not get that promotion. If I felt that I was not going to get some type of financial opportunity, then I was not going to get that financial opportunity. If I felt that I was going to not be successful at some type of relationship, then I would not become successful at that relationship. I began to find out that the negative expectancy strategy that I had employed for so many years started to backfire in my life. So as things started to turn downhill for me, I realized that something had to change. So over the past couple of years, I changed my approach. Instead of thinking that something negative is going to happen, hoping that something positive would take place, I began to just be bold and just start to expect the best. If there was a relationship that I wanted to be in, I expected that the person would like me. I expected that things would work out. If there was a job opportunity I wanted to take advantage of, I expected that the employer would like me. I expected that they would hire me. I expected that I'm more than qualified. If there was a financial opportunity that came before me, I expected that I would get that financial opportunity. I expected that the people would sign the contract. They would ask me to develop their website. Whatever it was, I started to expect it. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. It is a discipline. Many a times you're going to have negative expectancy start to creep into your mind. I'm not good enough for this person, or I'm not good enough for that opportunity. I will die of cancer. I will not be able to lose the weight. You will have those thoughts still come in to your mind when you decide to practice positive expectancy. When those moments happen, let them come. Don't fight them. Don't spend energy trying to suppress it. Let it come. Breathe. Let it pass. Then replace the thought with, I will lose that weight. I will get in shape. I can see myself getting in shape. I can see myself losing weight. I can see myself making my marriage work. I can see myself getting that job that I've always wanted, or that promotion that I wanted. I can see myself taking advantage of this financial opportunity, starting the business that I want to start. Start to expect that. And once you start to live a life of expectancy, you'll begin to see the way you deal with stress, the way you deal with worry. It'll change. You will also see that in some of the most stressful moments, or what would have been very stressful for you in the past, you will start to see that you will have more of a calm demeanor, because you are practicing the discipline of expectancy. As I stated before, it's not easy, but with continued practice, continued use of these methodologies, I promise you, it will become more and more and more of a part of your life. You will begin to attract more and more people in your life that also live by the same principle. And as time goes on, your life will start to come together in ways that you could never imagine. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Hope to speak to you soon.